And then Vex, he was in the winners bracket, almost made it, but just barely lost a game 3 scenario to Cursed. So that's what's gonna be. That's what we're gonna see here. One person who's got lots of momentum, one person who barely lost in winner's side.
For sure.
And you know, in these runs, it's always interesting to me. I often see the person who's coming from losers take it only because, you know, you might lose your momentum.
Yeah.
But Vex has to remember that he played in winners. He was able to make it further to start, and he's just got to keep his composure despite a close loss. Just keep playing how he's playing, and he might be able to make it. So I can see either of these players moving on.
Oh, okay. Awesome. I now have an actual profile picture.
All right, looks like we started the match actually. So Dummy Thicc versus Vex.
It's gonna be quite interesting seeing Vex. We've already seen Love Banjo. A little bit more defensive. Vex a little bit more on the aggressive side with Banjo. Uses Blaster definitely a lot more, and apparently a lot more Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but that up smash out of shield, that Cloud tried to up smash. So I didn't think he meant to. He probably wanted to keep the limit, but he used it to recover, probably just to be safe.
Yeah, one of the things that Banjo has on Cloud is that if Cloud misplaces his recovery, he's very acceptable to damage. So, and considering how low that move goes, it's definitely going to be a lot harder for Cloud to recover.
So we're seeing this lead just pile on. Vex is gonna have to find something. Unfortunately, gets stuck with the Wonder Wing on the platform. The taunt after getting the kill. Wow.
Down tilt. Yeah, down throw, up tilt. Still not enough to kill. Vex just throwing out these Wonder Wings.
Thicc is so aggressive with these. He just wants to finish the game and move on. He wants to make it a top 32. It's looking like.
Apparently. But see, there it is.
Yeah, takes the stock with the down tilt.
But he's got it. I'm gonna assume that was a reverse grenade, because that's been happening a lot.
Seeing some mistakes come out, but yeah, honestly, at this point, I would expect Vex. You know, he could try and make the comeback, but also just try and like this game. It's pretty hard to recover from something like this. So just collect the data, and it looks like he's gonna have to remember what he learned from this game because Thicc closed it out with the up smash once again.
Yeah, I think Vex needs to slow it down a bit. I think he was going in too ham, thinking, "Oh, it's Cloud. I can just take him off stage and then I'll down tilt him." But
that's right.
Any of that.
You were seeing that a lot of up smashes were killing, and Thicc was able to use a lot of those up Bs out of shield. So I think just spacing, staying calm, and not approaching as much.
Yeah, for sure.
Looks like they're changing stages.
Yeah, it seems like they're changing stages. I think Vex is gonna stick with Banjo. I do know he's got a min-min in the background. I'm not sure how confident he is in the min-min. But
either way, continues with the Banjo. Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah, for sure. Going FD. Cloud no longer has platforms to safely use Climb Hazard, so I think it's gotta be a lot more cautious.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing the same thing at the start of the game where he's getting up, he's out of shield. I'd like to see Vex space and play kind of at a further range because he's playing exactly where Cloud wants him to. See that once again.
Exactly. Usually that if you land that fair with a strong hit and close it up to the ground, it's usually safe. But Cloud does have an option to deal with that. It's only, the fair is only -6, but Cloud does have an option to deal with that.
Yeah.
But spot dodge into up smash from Thicc, and Vex is using a lot of Wonder Wings, but he's not getting a lot of results.
Yeah, that's what we've been seeing a lot here today. I'd like to see Vex play a little bit more patient. He doesn't have to necessarily camp, but just neutral interaction. See, once again, he just goes for the grab, really wants to get in. But I think that's the thing. He wants to get in, and Thicc is playing based on that perfectly. He's like, you want to get in? Okay, I'm just going to play around that and keep punishing you. He has almost lapped him in %. This will be a tough one.
He has lapped him in % at this point. And Vex is just using these Wonder Wings when they're not really needed. I think they're just more. That's kind of the problem with being a Banjo is that like gets the egg, but
He caught the jump, yeah.
when you panic with Banjo, you tend to just go throw Wonder Wings left and right. That's certainly a problem that a lot of Banjo.
He keeps going for shield grabs and then Thicc is able to bait these shield grabs perfectly and then spot dodge. Oh, but that was some adaptation. He changed it over to a jab instead of grab and was able to catch the spot dodge. So I'm liking both of these players are adapting to each other, and it's a lot closer than when it started.
And unfortunately, X is now out of Wonder Wings. He still has an extra stock, but definitely gonna be a lot harder. But Thicc getting that limit.
I mean, he got his Wonder Rings back, but at the expense of stock.
Yeah, for sure. Using these Wonder Wings is not really required, and Thicc is already in a position to get out of there.
He just really wants that damage up. Okay, the air dodge is gone. How is he gonna try and complete the edge guard?
But you're gonna catch that jump. So
Yeah.
stock's down. Let's see what Vex has to do. Now he's just been controlling the match throughout the entire game.
Dummy's been controlling, but Vex is retaliating. It's definitely a lot better this game than the first game.
But we'll have to see what happens. Banjo's
Yeah. See, the problem is I'm still with Vex. He's doing better, but also he's still just approaching so close. Ooh, gets the air dodge read. Now
I think Thicc tried to go for an up air to catch.
He really wanted the edge guard, but Thicc knew and he was able to go. And now all of a sudden the game's in a position where either of them could take it. There's one single Wonder Wing left.
If Vex can get this edge guard, he can actually take it.
Yeah, good DI on the dash attack. I know if you DI that wrong, it takes stocks a lot earlier than if you do DI it. Now Vex with the lead for the first time this set, I think.
Getting it!
Wow, that was wonderful.
To pull that back, a reverse 3-star. Yeah. That's kind of the problem with playing a zoning Banjo, is that you don't get the damage you would expect.
Mm-hmm.
So you end up using a lot more Wonder Wings. Luckily, you're able to close it out without the Wonder Wings. So we'll have to see if Vex can kind of slow it down. I'd like to see him slow it down, especially against who's already got like a big.
So I saw Vex by the end of that game changed it up. He wasn't aggressively approaching the entire time. He started spacing a little more. He started being a little bit more passive, and just he knew when to capitalize on situations. You saw the first stock that Vex took. He did the neutral beat and caught the jump, and started catching on to his habits. And now we're gonna have to see how Thicc is able to adapt to Vex's adaptations.
Yeah, for sure.
3, 2.
So going to town and city, Vex now has a lot more moving around. So, but Cloud's definitely got more edge guard opportunities and is able to kill it early. And
Did I just see 2 Wander Wings go away already?
yeah, that's not what I'm liking. What Vex is doing is that he's using a lot of Wonder Wings. Those are very valuable. They don't come back until you lose a stock. So I'd like to see Vex be a little bit more smart about his Wonder Wings.
Yeah, catches the air dodge. Now the game's closer. So, with limit available, with those limit kill options, will kill a lot earlier off the side, as well as Wonder Wing because of the small side blast zones of Town and City. I think we're going to see stocks go a lot earlier, at least off the side. And that might be tough for Vex, who's trying to keep a little bit more distance.
Vex is just now down to 1 Wonder Wing in the span of a minute. He's already down to 1.
Yeah.
Thicc kind of throws that crossblade, but gets him with the back air.
Yeah, Blade Beam's not able to take it, but the back air does. And once again, we are in a situation with Thicc in the lead. But you know, we saw that the lead didn't last forever last game. Ooh. He jumped air dodge down, and that was not a good SD, especially when you wanted to try and snowball the lead.
Especially against Banjo, who does really good when he's in the lead.
Yeah. Usually against Banjo, you'll want to keep him away, get a lead, and just not let him come back, but just the game's a lot more even now.
Yeah, you gotta interact with him. This is that Wonder Ring.
I think he got a bit greedy, because if he got it, he would have gotten a lot, but I don't think he should have gone for that.
Oh, unfortunate air dodge. So that's going to cost him now. Thicc just having a huge lead now.
You know, we've been seeing the SDs be the difference maker for these two.
Yeah, for sure.
Thicc is doing a lot of spot dodges and trying to bait out a grab and then instead spot dodging.
Yeah.
Spot dodge cancels are very potent in this game.
Thic's already down at 2 on his last stock. Things are valuable. And he's doing them when Thicc is in no
One more, wow.
He's doing them where Vex isn't even in a situation to punish.
Yeah, if he's gonna have to take this stock and then play the last stock with 0 Wonder Wings now, if he's able to even take the last stock.
Good point.
Or take him to the last stock.
I
I think he lost his jump, but the Town and City platform was there to save him. Catches the jump.
Yeah, covering him with that forward air, so... Vex still is possible, but it's going to be extremely hard.
It's possible, and he doesn't have his Wonder Wings, whereas Cloud can always get his limit options.
For sure.
We're seeing some more rolls coming out from these two than we were before. Neither of them want to get hit because they know that could change. That could be the difference.
For sure. And Vex has got to be careful with.
Oh, he kept pressuring, had him off stage, and then was able to complete the game. And he did it.
That's one of the things you gotta be careful is when you're trying to do a grenade to prevent the person from coming at you. If they come from underneath, they can hit you. So that's things you gotta be careful.
This was in the losers bracket, so Vex out at a respectable 33rd place. But Thicc moves on, top 32.
That's not good.
Yeah, you're just banned. You're running away from bees.